Okay, welcome back. Last time we continued to make our way up the Nemesis Tower, where we first encountered a dark room, which we'll be seeing those fairly regularly for the rest of the game. And today we're probably going to be actually finishing the actually no. Today it's not a probably. Today we will be finishing this tower. Will it go well? That's a little bit up in the air, but hey, I promise I will finish this tower in today's episode. There will be a cut at one point, because, so, I guess kinda spoiler. The gimmick to this tower is, actually, I think I've already mentioned it. Basically, the boss gets stronger the longer you take to get through this dungeon. Nelly called it a palace, it's not a palace. But yeah, so basically, if you get to her within like 20 minutes, you just fight her on the 5th floor. And then, the longer you take to get to her, the longer you take, the stronger she gets. So if you take over an hour to get to her, then she is at her absolute strongest. However, obviously she could be a tiny bit stronger than what we're going to be fighting her at, but it's obviously because we're doing this tower second and not third. Because the Snow Queen quest is kind of balanced in the sense that, like, it's kind of balanced in the sense that you can actually take on the towers in any order you want. There's definitely, like, there's definitely, like, the order that they were designed to be played first in. But, like, there's nothing to stop you from taking on the last tower first. Actually, technically, in a couple of senses, the game actually encourages you to do so. However, I'm doing them just from kind of weakest to strongest for my own convenience. But yeah, so there will be a cut at, like, when I get to the door. Like, I'll get to the door, like, to where the boss is, and then I'll just not end off the episode, make a cut. That's a combination of words I was looking for. Make a cut and just kind of basically do a little time skip to basically get to that point. Because obviously, I kind of want to get through this, but this could take a little while. And once again, I'm just gonna auto battle this because magic seems like the solution. Although at the same time, okay, yeah, that was definitely the solution because that did so much damage. Like, I know ISA having Mabufula this early on is kind of insane, but I didn't think it would do that much damage, and I did not turn that off fast enough. That's pretty bad. I didn't turn off the auto battle fast enough. Okay, now we just do regular attacks and finish this fight off. Honestly, yeah, Hidehiko now just does a ton of damage with every hit. Because I think he hits like 4 or 5 times each, which is kinda nice. Okay, so, now we're back on the 5th floor. So if I go through the door right now, I'd actually just get to fight the boss straight away. However, well, obviously, if I go higher up the tower, there's going to be more treasure. And, well, treasure means free stuff, you know? And I am rather partial to some free stuff. I do quite like some free stuff. And so, well, I am going to continue on through here. That was a lot of damage. So yeah, basically, I'm just going to continue my way through here. And when I get to that door, I'm just going to let it be. I'm just gonna make a cut. I'll make a cut and then just be like, heck, okay, hey, an hour has passed. Now we can actually continue on with the tower. So, for you, it'll be all of, like, 2 seconds. For me, it'll have been, I don't know exactly how long, but a little while. Also, now, oh no, they made now you're sick. Oh, I hate this status ailment. The sickness status ailment is one of the most annoying ones I can think of. Because it's kind of like poison, but it's not really poison. It's a little bit of a weird one. Either way, that's dead now. No? Okay, it lived a little bit longer. That's dead now. 314 damage. Huge damage out of ISA. But I think, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is indeed a status ailment that persists. Fantastic. Do I have anything to cure it? I do not have anything to cure it. Okay, I need Naria to actually die. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make that cut, and I'll probably just run around and... Yeah, I'll make that cut, and when I come back, Naria will also be healed, because I'll have started a couple of fights just to let him die so I can heal him. Okay, so I will be right back. Okay, so now that I've let basically let an in-game hour pass. If this door's meant to be a trap, it's a rather obvious one. I think I did this text last time. What a gaudy door. Oh, just the kind of thing Michiko would use. It makes me sick. I wish I could take this door back to my room. It's one kick-ass door. I wonder if that Michiko girl ever played the part of, like, the Snow Queen too. So, now that it's been over an hour, we can head on through this door. This door actually opens up to... This door actually opens up to here, like, if you go past, I think it's 20 minutes. But I just let the entire hour play out for my own convenience. Okay, that is... a... Oh yeah, Principality, okay. Now, how am I going to get through this? Because all of these enemies are spread out enough. Never mind. I was going to say if they're all spread out enough that I can't hit them all. But on the plus side, let's go Mabufula damage. This should hopefully get through a lot of the stuff pretty quickly. And that should also hit all of them as well. Well, not all of them, but, you know, 3 of them. And the real question is, what is this Principality weak to? It blocks that. Okay, it blocks magic, so by process of logic and elimination. So by process of logic and elimination, I can safely ascertain it's probably weak to physical attacks. Which means, well, we should be okay. Because now I can just do regular physical attacks and we should be good to go. Fantastic. Also, I love how Yukino and Hidehiko just hit like 4 or 5 times each. Okay, Eriko goes up level 22. And now we can keep going past here. And now, normally this would be the second door. That would just be words. Wait, what did I do this turn? Yeah, let's just run this back, actually. Because this should work exactly the same as the last fight did. Only this time... Okay, we got, what, 3 crits in 1 turn? I'll call that a success. Azure Cessation doesn't do all... okay, maybe I did more than I would have hoped for. But we should be okay, because now we finish off the second carry this turn, I think. No? Samurai Geki. Samurai Geki could be a big problem for me, not gonna lie. Okay, now it should be okay for Hidehiko and Eriko and everyone else to probably just start shooting. I can probably just start shooting at what's left of these guys. And that seemed to do a lot less damage than I expected it to. On the plus side, yeah, let's just switch to regular attacks, I think. Because honestly, I think they can hit more times. And in the case of Yukino, they definitely can, because that's like 5 hits per turn, guaranteed. And ISA goes up to level, what, 23? Fantastic. I don't know, I think this boss is going to be like level 38 or something. Okay, so, now that it's been an hour, now that it's been over an in-game hour, I should be able to pass through this door. I feel that this tower is much higher than it appears from the outside. Is it just me? Oh, for the love of... Not again. What's with these hideous doors? Wasn't there one just like it earlier, too? Yukino's right, there's a room like this downstairs, too. It's like, we walk and we never get to the top. I am tired! So, now we can head on through this door, and because it's been more than an hour, we should be able to just move on. Because if we took less than an hour, basically, if we took less than 20 minutes, we would have had the boss fight on the 5th floor. If we took less than an hour, we would have had it on this floor. However, because we've taken the longest amount of time possible, intentionally, I should note, because we've taken a long time to get here, well, we actually have to do the boss fight properly. Well, not necessarily doing the boss fight properly, but we have to fight her at full strength. And my real question is, will I win? Because that was a stupid amount of damage out of Eriko. Wow. But yeah, I feel like I should be able to win, but honestly, I am a little bit worried about it. But hey, you know what? What's the worst that could happen? As it turns out, the worst that could happen is maybe having all of my party members kind of just stuck together into one place, and having a lot of people all be weak to the same thing in one very kind of clumped together group. But hey, we should be able to get through this fight with like one more turn, I think. Although, you know, status ailments allowing. Now, that should finish it off. Fantastic. So now we just need to make our way up to the 8th floor. And then we should be good to go. So, let's just keep on making our way through. Also, I mentioned in the last episode how I was a bit concerned about not seeing the other side. No! Well, that's what happens when I do stupid things. This is me playing stupid games and winning stupid prizes on a regular basis. So yeah, basically, you know how I mentioned in the previous episode, oh, there's that other side. Yeah, I feel kind of stupid for not realizing it. Yeah, the reason why I couldn't go to that other side was actually just because it's the side that you get if you actually go the other way through the dungeon. The Tango of Dispelling. Okay. Oh, that inflicts mute, okay. But yeah, so I couldn't go that way because that is the path that leads you to the Mirror Shard. And actually going and getting that Mirror Shard is actually a trap. Like, they want you to... Well, the game basically tries to trick you by going, oh, well, there's a Mirror Shard over here. You should go over here and get that Mirror Shard. That's what the game wants you to do, but it's the game trying to trick you. So, yeah, you're not meant to do that. And we'll hopefully see why when we get back to St. Hermelin. And now let's quickly patch everyone else up, because we took a lot of damage there. But, you know, as mentioned previously, full party, full heal for 12 SP. Can't really go wrong with that. I think I'm going the wrong way here. I am going the wrong way. Fantastic. What? Nozuchi. That is such a cool design for Nozuchi. That is a way cooler design for Nozuchi than it ever gets ever again. Because I know, man. Like, I'm used to seeing Nozuchi in late Persona games and in SMT, where it's just like the giant, like, kind of rat-looking thing with a, like, not even a rat-looking thing. It's kind of just like this weird. How do I phrase it? I'm glad I didn't go for all magic this turn. Also, ISA might just... Yeah, that's bad. But yeah, like, I'm used to it kind of looking like this kind of weird, kind of just hairball with, like, an elephant trunk, I guess would be the best way to describe it. It looks weird in a lot of these games. And this is basically the... To put it in the most practical terms possible, it looks weird in a lot of these games. Also, okay, they didn't go for my Karakan, so I get a good amount of damage out, and I can fully heal. So now we should be good to go, and now we can probably just shoot down all of these enemies. I'm not going to try to negotiate with them, because they're a higher level than I am, so negotiation would actually be a waste of my time. Also, similarly, them going for my Karakan when I'm just shooting at them. But yeah, since this will be the last episode in the Nemesis Tower, after this episode, I'll probably do some grinding before I actually take on the Thanatos Tower, because the Thanatos Tower is a tough one, and it also has a pretty unforgiving gimmick. But we'll get to that when we get to that. But I do remember the gimmick of that dungeon being pretty unforgiving, so yeah, we'll see that in the next episode, hopefully. Unless this one takes, like, way longer than I think it does. But honestly, it won't, because we are pretty close to the end now. We're on, what, the 7th floor? And I know the boss is on the 8th? Or is this still the 6th floor? Either way, I don't mind if this episode goes a bit long, because the 2 previous episodes have gone a bit short. Okay, so up we go to floor number 7. And is there anything... Like, I also want to be on the lookout for kind of just side rooms. You know, because little rooms with stuff off to the side can always come in handy, because who knows, free stuff is free stuff, you know? Also, 10 gun damage. These things are weak to... Okay, I was gonna say these things are weak to gun, but... I don't know why, but it says, like... I will say that is one negative I will put against this game. When it says something is weak to gun, it's not specific. Because evidently, some things are weak to SMGs, some things are weak to shotguns, some things are weak to rifles. I imagine some things will be weak to pistols. Like, I don't know. When it says weak to gun, I would kind of assume that it would imply just, oh, it's weak to bullets in general, but I guess that's not the case. To be fair, though, you know, it was the first game to incorporate this, I think, so I can't really be too mad about that. You know, obviously they were still trying to learn some of the stuff that would become some of the core mechanics later. I say that, but it's not like this really became core mechanics, but whatever, we'll see how it goes. But it's not really a we'll see how it goes type thing, but you get what I mean. Okay, this could be an issue. Okay, I need to get rid of these things as fast as I can. Honestly, for my own convenience, I'm gonna Tarunda these. Because obviously, I would love to be able to just, you know, hit all of these things at once. However, you know, magic is bad against the principalities, and the two other things have Makarakan. I can't just shoot everything, because I know that carry reflects bullets. Well, it says 200% repel on gun, more accurately. And I have a feeling that the game might not be kind enough to me to just go, hey, this is how this works in this situation. Also, Samurai Geki is about to wipe out like half of the people on my team here. On the plus side, I do still have Eriko. Honestly, that is always my kind of go-to line of thinking for anything bad happening here. Like, as long as I have Eriko, I genuinely believe I'm okay. Because Eriko is so powerful, and also just, you know, kind of just immune to magic. And that, just by itself, is kind of insane. Unfortunately, Hidehiko is not going to get a whole lot of EXP for this fight. But hey, let's just, wait, what was that move? Okay. Okay, that is really good. Okay, so yeah, Ayase and Yukino both just getting hits in from the back line as well. And that is a lot of damage, and the charm, so that'll probably hit so that'll hit the other one. So now we should be able to just finish them off. Ayase is still taking damage every turn because of Kohei, because that's like, I guess it's kind of burn damage in a sense. You know, it's a not very fiery burn damage. Okay, so what's in here? Ugh, I can't stand this claustrophobic feeling this tower gives me. I wonder if Toru and Tsutomu are okay. Good question, to be fair. Alright, looks like Michiko's room is coming up soon. Might as well check our equipment, huh? Wow. Whew. This is tiring, both mentally and physically. Is that also Michiko's fault? So we get a present, a lunar blade, a soul blade, and a twin bird. Okay, so the soul and lunar blades must be swords, right? That, I think I actually give that to... Okay, it's weaker, but it gives stats to everything. I'm actually going to give that to Eriko for now. So what does the soul blade do? Is that a two-handed sword? It's a two-handed sword. Man, I would have loved to have been able to use that. Okay, so is this better than the Majo Sen? Spike Somai is pretty good, but it hits less. Twin Bird is even better, I think, but also hits less times. Yeah, I'm going to keep a hold of the Majo Sen, just because it hits multiple times. Wait, what did the present do? Is that a fusion item? It is. What would a present turn into? Wait, what was the last thing I got? I got a present, I got a soul blade, oh, I got the twin bird. That was the Yukino thing. Okay, let's make our way on. Let's make our way on up. What is this little caveman thing doing? So we have Black Widow, Polisun, and Nozuchi. Let's actually try and... Let's not try to negotiate with these things. They are way too high level for me to successfully negotiate with. Okay, so... Let's hopefully just be able to wipe out all of these things. And if they reflect ice, then I'm gonna have a bad time. But hey, we'll see how it goes. Okay, it's resistant to ice, but it doesn't block it, so that's fine by me. And the rest seem pretty, neutral to it. They resist fire, though. But they all seem pretty neutral. They all seem pretty neutral when it comes to wind. So I think we should be okay. Eternal Black will do curse damage every turn, which isn't great for me. But hey, we got rid of one. And now... there goes the backline. Rainbow Strike. Okay, that looked like a pretty cool move, not gonna lie. Now we just gun down Nozuchi, which I guess appears as in the form of a cool-looking dragon in this game. Okay, let's make our way on over to the 8th floor. Because, well, the 8th floor is the final one. I'm gonna try to run from this. We couldn't escape, of course we couldn't. Okay, that's Earth and Slump. Oh, that's really bad. This is really bad. Okay, let's try to run one more time. Okay, we got away. Fantastic. Because, honestly, I don't know, when there's 4 enemies and they're all higher level than me, I do start to worry just a little bit. But I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like I shouldn't worry because I know I can still win the fight. Okay, so let's just keep making our way up. Principalities, this, easy fight. Easy fight. We just throw stuff at them. One of them's already asleep, one is now terrified. That's one dead. This, easy fight. That's... I'm kind of amazed that one's still alive in the back. Wow. How was the one in the back line the one that survived the longest? I mean, good for it, but still. Okay, let's go Dexterity, Vitality, Agility this level. And ISA hits level 24. To be totally honest, I think that's just the power of Ashi just being super good. Okay, what are you weak to? Weak to whip and gun. Well, let's try shooting and see how it does. Okay, so not weak to shotgun, not weak to white. Okay, they must be weak to handgun damage then. So ISA's gun that we haven't really used would be our best bet here, and Naria just ran away. Because of the terror status ailment. Okay. Let's just hit them with magic then, because realistically, that's probably the best strategy I have, actually, for now. Will that hit 2? It won't, so let's just go for that, because that'll hit all 3. Fantastic. There goes one enemy, one ran away, so now we just need to finish off this last one. And I will say, I do like being able to just land like 5 hits at the same time. Fantastic. Big crit from Hidehiko to finish off the fight. And both Yukino and Hidehiko's persona levels go up. Okay, so it appears to just be one more room, and this will be where the boss is. So let's make our way on over there real quick. That is indeed a dead end. I do love finding a dead end. What the hell is that thing? An anatomy? Oh, that looks so weird. I kinda hate that. Like, it looks like just a... how do I even describe that thing? Like, it looks like an example thing you'd see that's like, this is a map of the human body. And it just looks so weird. Like, I get that that's what they were going for, probably. But that's kinda gross looking. Okay, Mabufula just does a stupid amount of damage to them by the looks of things. Eternal Black, that is all curse damage. That's a lot. I know that because I know that there's also Eternal White, I think it's called, which is the same with Bless damage. I think in this game it's called Miracle damage, but, you know, close enough, same thing. Same thing, same difference, really. So now, let's keep on, now I want to be careful and not go into this too soon. But yeah, this looks like it kind of just loops back around in on itself. So let's just kind of loop this turn again, because realistically, it seems to do a lot for me. What is Pen Patra? I've never seen that move before. I've seen Patra, I've seen me Patra, but I've never seen Pen Patra before. But this is the third time I'm playing through this game in its entirety, and I'm seeing moves that I've never seen before. Okay, so I don't think anyone's getting another level up before we get to the boss. Actually, Hidehiko might. He has an outside chance of getting another level up before we reach the boss. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, for a split second, I thought it was going to be one of those dastardly moments where it's like, haha, you stood on the wrong tile, now you fall through the floor, walk back up. Okay, so let's do one more fight. Let's wipe out these guys real quick, and then we can go and fight this boss properly. And hopefully not have too much hassle about it. I say hopefully not have too much hassle about it, but let's be real, we're gonna have some hassle about it. Okay, Mabufula does kind of insane damage. Ayase does so much damage with her Vashi. Like, I'm very glad I fused it. I think I fused it in the last playthrough as well. Because, well, it's generally pretty handy by the looks of things. Okay, yeah, no one's getting that level up. But now, let's heal one more time. And head on into the final room in the Nemesis Tower. Looks like Michiko's room, but talk about bad taste. What are these faces on the walls? I mean, they do look really strange, not gonna lie. These faces are all that's left of those who didn't obey me. These faces are your future. 5 new faces for my collection. Truly a red letter day. So, what do you think of my collection? I hope you do appreciate it. Well, what took you so long in getting here? I grew weary of waiting. I must say, I can't believe you fell so easily into my trap. Removing the tower's time restriction turned out to be a very good move. As a result of that, you threw away your only chance of defeating me. It's too funny. I can't stop laughing. Huh? We fell into your trap? What do you mean? Hey, you better explain this to us. Whatever, Ugly. You're just bluffing because we actually got into you're just bluffing because we actually got to you, and now you're out of luck. You're such a liar. Just let us beat you already. Allow me to tell you how this Nemesis Tower works. Anger, hatred, despair. The tower absorbs those negative emotions as energy, allowing it to grow. You might say this tower is a living thing. By tapping into the energy stored within the tower, there's no limit to how strong I can become. Do you understand now? The anguish and rage that hideous pair felt as they suffered, the doubt and despair that filled their hearts as their friends never returned. Those emotions have fueled the incredible power I wield. Bask in its immensity. I'd never have gained this much if you hadn't spent so long reaching here. I can't thank you enough. What? This malevolent force. It's coming from Michiko, but she's only standing in place. The anger and hatred of those two felt as they were tortured. Their emotions must have enhanced her power beyond what we can imagine. We've been utterly outfoxed. If only I'd been more suspicious about the lack of a time limitation. Now, presumptuous whelps, for your crimes in defying the Snow Queen and making light of me, I'll add you to the ranks of those who've betrayed me. Show me your anger, your regret, your despair, your hatred, all of your most negative emotions. Bear your human nature and face me. You'll no doubt make a splendid feast. Lord Nemesis, be the shield which protects me. Lord Nemesis, be the sword which vanquishes my foe. Oh, heed my call. Go, Nemesis! So this is... She's getting her persona ready. No use crying over spilt milk, guys. Concentrate. We've got to defeat her somehow. So this is the first and one of the only times in the series that Nemesis would appear. This is my true form. So lovely, and so elegant. You gotta be joking. I've had enough with the fun and games already. I'm so disgusted I can barely speak. Like, have you ever seen a mirror? You don't look like that at all. Silence! I'll slice those insolent faces right off. That's a bit excessive, but okay. Okay, so let's try turn 1. Just do a regular hit with Naria. Magic. Magic. Tarunda. And let's go Crimson Sublimation as well. So, let's see here. How much does this do? Okay, it's weak to... They're weak to ice. Good information to have. 120. That is really good damage out of ISA. Also, Quetzalcoatl looks really weird in this game. It usually looks like an actual snake with wings, which is, you know, how Quetzalcoatl is typically depicted. Wait, she has Maziodyne? This early? Okay, that's kind of nutty. That's kind of insane. Hang on. She has Maziodyne this early in the game. Really? Okay, I need to approach this differently. Okay, Bufula again. I will Mediarama with Eriko. Hidehiko can revive Naoya, I think. And this has gone badly because Eriko moves first because she's the fastest, I suppose. Okay, Dragon Whirl instantly just kills Naoya again. Okay, this could be really bad. I think I may have bamboozled myself into a really bad situation with this fight. But at the same time, if she doesn't go for Dragon Whirl on her, I don't think she can hurt Eriko. Once again, my entire faith lies on Eriko. I mean, I know I shouldn't rely on her for everything, but, well, she seems like she'll be able to do it. Well, her and Isa, it does a good amount of damage. Quetz goes up to rank 7, but doesn't get anything. Okay, Hiko's got turned to stone, so he can't do anything. Okay, so I'll use Bufula. I'll use Bufula again. Eriko can use a Dis Stone to get Hidehiko back in the fight. I don't know how much health this boss has, but I think I might have to put... Okay, decover just means he can't heal. That's fine. I can't heal him, that's okay. It's only... I think it only affects him for like 3 turns, so I think we should be okay. So I'll use another revival bead on Naoya, and I'll put him to the back line for now, I think. And then Hidehiko can also just go for a Crimson Sublimation. My only worry about this fight now is if she goes for Maziodyne again, because that could do a lot. Okay, that was Tarunda from her. Honestly, though, my main worry is the simple idea that what if, like, basically, if Isa runs out of SP, that is a little bit of a concern for me. Also, I don't know if this is worth it, because Hidehiko might still be under the effect of decover, but I think we should be okay. But yeah, if we got through here way faster, she'd have less health and do less damage and everything. Because obviously, you know, we took longer, so she is more powerful. Okay, Isa has, what, 6 more casts? So that's, if it's 120 per cast, I can get another 720 damage out with Isa. So you know what, I think she should be okay for this. I don't know exactly. That didn't do all that much, to be totally honest. Do I know if decover has gone? Hidehiko no longer has any problems listed. So, let's go for Garu, I suppose. Then Bufula again. Honestly, I kind of want to switch Eriko over. I'll switch Eriko over and Nike, because even though she'll do less damage, her SP costs will be lower, and she will have magic that she can hit the boss with. I know that I'm kind of just spamming the same turn every turn, but realistically, it seems to be working, and there's... What did that move do? It just killed Yukino outright. Like, I don't know what exactly it did, but it just killed Yukino, and I don't like that. Okay, let's hit her with Eastern Impact, and then hit her with Crimson Sublimation as well. Okay, so she absorbs blast damage. That's good to know. I now know not to go for that. But everything else seems okay. I can't heal Isa now, but that's okay. Do I have SP recovery items? I do not have SP recovery items. If I knew when she would go for it, Like, if I could tell in advance when she would go for a Mesiodyne cast, then I'd just be able to throw that up, because that's a Makarakan for free in terms of practicality. Okay, so now we Garu again, we Bufula again. Once... Oh, I can put a... Actually, this is a better idea for me. If I use a Revival Bead... If I use a Revival Bead on Yukino, then I use Ayase's turn to attack, Eriko's turn to Raku Kaja, and then Hidehiko's turn to heal. I think I might be okay. Because now I can boost everyone's defense as well. So now, everyone should be able to take a hit a little bit better. And Naoya is now out for the rest of this fight. He's gone now, because I don't have any more revival beads. Okay. Realistically, this isn't great for me, but honestly, he does have the weakest persona. He does currently have the weakest persona, which maybe is a little bit of a fault, which is maybe a little bit of a faux pas on my part, making the actual protagonist my weakest party member. But hey, that's how I end up doing things sometimes, I suppose. As long as I don't get hit with a Mesiodyne, though, I think I'm okay. Okay, that did 8 damage. That did a nice and powerful 8 damage to me, so, I think I should be good to go. I don't know if Kohal worked, but I'm gonna try it. Worst case scenario, I heal her for like 30 health. So worst case scenario is like that's messed. Okay, I think if it misses, it's just like, oh, it didn't do anything. Okay, we got Needle Rush on Urvashi. That's pretty good. There's Mesiodyne. Okay, Yukino's out now. This is Ayase's last turn of basically being useful. I'm gonna switch back over to Phaleg. And I'll have Hidehiko heal himself. I think this might be the wrong play. But I think... Wait, that did a lot of damage. Okay. Revengely could be a scary concept for me to have to fight around, though. Because I don't know how that move works, and realistically, that kind of scares me. Okay, Ayase can just attack. She won't do much damage, but she can just attack. Eriko can do that, Hidehiko can Crimson Sublimation. So this one's gonna be a close call, I think. Like, I think I do win in the end, but this one's gonna be a close call. Let's try guns. Okay, that's actually... It's not huge damage, but could be worse, actually. Ayase doesn't even have enough to use Hori, so let's not bother switching over. Now... I'll switch back over to Nike, then I'll use Crimson Sublimation again. Actually, I should see what affinity Hidehiko has for other stuff. Although, no wait, his base persona is weak to physical, I think. I might be wrong. Let me double check that. So let's go for a Mighty Wave real quick. Nemesis is neutral to physical, absorbs wind, but it's weak to fire, ice, and earth. What moves do I have on it? Can I check? Heavenly Cyclone could do stuff. And it might actually do more damage than Quats. However, if he gets hit by a Mesiodyne in that state, he is just gone. But I'm gonna risk it. It's probably a terrible decision, but I'm gonna just risk it anyway. Okay. Wait, he lived that. He actually ate that. Wow, hang on. I think we may actually be in a good situation here. Like, obviously, not having 2 party members isn't exactly ideal. Like, these 3 are probably going to be way higher level than everyone else now. But I think I'm in the clear. I don't think there's much she can actually do to stop me now. Wait, how much does Heavenly Cyclone do? 43? That's next to nothing, realistically. I probably shouldn't bother with it. Okay. Eriko can heal Hidehiko, and Hidehiko can just do regular attacks, I suppose. This will take me a little while, not gonna lie, but I don't... It'll take me a little while, but I think I win. Like, this will be a long, drawn-out fight, but I'm pretty confident that I win here. Also, they're casting Decover on Eriko, and it just does not work. Also, turn. It feels a bit weird just fighting, like, Okay, What does Revenge Leak do? Does it just... Is it a counter hit? Is it a counter stance? What does it do? Does it just reflect the amount of damage I did that turn back? Because I would like to know. Knowing would be half the battle solved. But yeah, ISA can't do a whole lot. I'm going to switch back to Phalanx just for general safety, I think. And I think I lose now, because I have no way to cure that. I have no way to... Wait, I do. Cures ailments. Okay, that didn't cure that. So, I do just lose. Because I have no way to deal with that, because apparently stone is not a status ailment. How do I approach... Wait. This is probably my best bet, isn't it? Just throwing stones. Yeah, just throwing these items might actually be my best bet. Wait, blast... That's blast damage, I think. So I shouldn't do that. Earth, I'll throw another one of these. We won! Let's go! And ISA and Eriko get a disgusting amount of EXP compared to everyone else. But hey, we do win in the end. Okay, let's see how much they actually get. 2, 3... They're going to be like level 26 or something. Okay, Yukino goes up to 24. ISA goes up to 28. Eriko goes up to 27. Hidehiko goes up to 25. Now you really got nothing. I'm going to have to do so much grinding to catch him up. But that's fine. Game, set, and match. Or do you want to go another few rounds? Well, do you? I lost? Unbelievable. Inconceivable. And to a pack of crude delinquents, no less. Oh, how can this be? Oh. Shut the hell up. You got a beat down from me, the always amazing Brown and his gang. Is that getting through to you? So stop hawking like a seal and get out of our sight. Please? Yep, that's right. You're like totally hopelessly stupid. I'm sick of looking at your stupid face. Will you just get out of here, like, now? What manner of egotistic, abhorrent monsters are you? I've done nothing, yet the 5 of you gang up on me and then gloat in triumph. People are always like that. You lot are no exception, and neither are those ugly faces on the walls who once senselessly bullied me. Don't you understand? All I did was leverage my vast wealth to land the role of the Snow Queen. And also have that floozy hanging around my bow in the drama club expelled. Then bribe the teachers to lift my grades slightly more towards acceptability. But those morons in my class, they called me names, they talked behind my back, they gave me the cold shoulder. Only the Snow Queen mask ever extended a helping hand to me. That's right, it and no one else. Only the mask understood my profound sorrow, my wretched circumstances. Tell me, what right does anyone have to pick on poor little me? I certainly can't understand. What? But it's entirely your fault. Is this really why you abandoned the real world to be a minion of the Snow Queen? Unbelievable. You've gone completely around the twist. You continue to mock me even after knowing my heart-rending past? I can't believe this. I've had enough. I'd suppose it was entirely too much to ask. How could you, the poor in spirit, understand my sorrow? Fine. I'll give you a win, this once. But I warn you, in due time the thirst for revenge churning in me will be denied no more, and on that day I shall once again give you hell. Remember that. I'll stand in your way again and again and again. Do look forward to it. Until then, farewell. And with that, I think we got another mirror shard. Honestly, I kind of want to try doing that boss fight again, so I can just hopefully get better EXP spread, because it's going to take forever to grind Naria back up to catch up with everyone. But I don't know, that's a thing for future me. But hey, we got an Ambrosia, we will see about that in due time. Michiko Matsudaira. If I never see her again, it'll still be too soon. Oh, hey, I wonder if Toro and Tsutomu are okay. That stupid Michiko, she didn't even give us the key. We should check on them once we get back to school. Come on, let's go. So with that, the Nemesis Tower is complete. Fantastic. Now, before we do anything else, let's quickly talk to them. So now we have 4 mirror shards. Let's see what everyone has to say. Oh, this is dialogue we've already seen. Okay, yeah, this is the same dialogue they had last time. Okay, let's go and quickly talk to Toru and Tsutomu, and then end off today's episode. They will be over here in the cafeteria, I believe. So let's see what they have to say. I think that should be here. Why do these things always happen to me? Oh, I almost forgot. Tsutomu told me to give this to you. When me and him were coming back from the tower, we found this shiny thing, but his muscles hurt so bad that he couldn't hold it. So I'm giving it to you in his place. So now that is Mirror Shard number 5. Fantastic. So that is... Oh, sorry, that is Mirror Shards number 5 and 6. So we now have half of the Demon Mirror complete. So that is pretty good. So wait, is Naria still in level 22? Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. So, yeah, at some point I'm going to have to do Gren. Okay, so what I'm going to do is end off today's episode here, and in between episodes I'm going to go and do some grinding to catch everyone else back up, or I might just try the boss fight again, and see if I can actually get it to go a little smoother and get everyone kind of closer to being on level. And next time I'll come back, I'll have even more, I'll probably get more spell cards and stuff to fuse even more new personas, and then we can head on off to the Thanatos Tower. So as always, feel free to leave a comment and click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for more Persona. Okay, thanks for watching, later.